Most royal greetings to you, my fellow beings, my royal beings here on Mother Earth. It is yours truly, Her Highest Imperial Majesty, Goddess M.D.A Trinity, also known as Tanika Maha'Bal. Alright, so it is a vibe in this rise. It is a beautiful day. And sharing abundance of love, appreciation, honor, respect to every single one of you, my fellow royal beings out here in the live living breath and present. So as you can see, I have Trinitarian order right here so that you can also view it with me. And I am here to further read and expand and dissect what exactly it means. Okay, so as you are able to see, we are here in the golden age, and it is a golden initiative. All right, it is a golden initiative restoring our community and environment. When I say restoring, as in a community protection restoration, a CPR that is much needed for us to be able to get to the point of balance that will allow us all to continue healing from the many traumatic cycles imposed on us throughout the whole order of civilizations and governance, you know, from stages to stages that has been occurring for eons of years. Okay, all right, so Trinitarian order is an ethical and theoretical function that creates the order to which governance of leadership is established within and amongst the divine law and spirit of the natural government of the highest council, where sovereignty in spirit of divine natural governance is responsible for the control, honor, order, respect, and discipline in justice and harmony of equal and equitable growth within self and nation. This is the divine motion of recharging infinite constant growth in synchronized functionability of a non-pure socialist or pure capitalist and communist style governing of corporate states and divine natural government. This is a fundamental created in the source root of equitable oneness, where the versatility of sovereign individuals and their collective growth is neither deprived nor abused by any of the higher corporate states, body offices, its members, or divine natural government members. Okay, so this is something that I have formulated and created as well as designed for myself whilst doing self-studies for a great deal of years now. For the past 4 to 5 years, I have been doing the self-studies of social science, economical science, as well as governance, parliament, political science, additionally to law, the fundamental of laws that governs, you know, be it natural law, corporate law, maritime law, and all the other laws, tribal laws, elemental laws, in the complete compilation of every single thing. Okay, so with this, I have created this portmanteau meaning whatsoever I have gathered as the information from the style of governing and government patterns occurring before. I decided to, you know, be able to observe the weaknesses within that creates the increase in traumatic cycles, as well as to also observe the strengths. It is not to put anything on a scale more or less, yet there is the laws of polarity that exists in every single thing that occurs within us. Even though it is one holistic element, it is still in the capacity of polarity, whether it is in a high or a low spectrum. All right, so what I would say as well to beyond is to add on what I have mentioned here, by allowing you to gain a bit more insight of what natural law is as well as divine law. So natural law is a law that defines the operation of the will of the divine through its existence in the form of matter and physical rules. As natural laws define the operation and existence of the physical universe, all proper and authentic natural law may be said to be derived from the divine law. Okay? Yes. And so divine law is established ab initio. Ab initio, which is what is meant as the beginning. Alright? Ab initio, referring to, like, let's say in the scope of where I speak on myself as being ab original, it is It is to speak in the whole retrospect of being from the beginning, the source root of where everything else came. All right? So, a divine law established from the beginning, irrespective of its first date of promulgation. A divine law binds every possible dimension and all of heaven and earth, everywhere, for all those for whom it was issued. All right? So, in the scope of what we also know as heaven as well as earth, this is what the divine law and the state of consciousness represents and speak on. So I have also made notice of natural law. So let me actually share with you what natural law is. Natural law is a law that defines the operation of the will of the divine through its existence in the form of matter and physical rules. As natural laws define the operation and existence of the physical universe, all proper and authentic natural law may be said to be derived from the divine law. Okay? So, a natural law or cognitive law is established ab initio, from the beginning of a particular life-bearing planet or higher order species, irrespective of its first date of promulgation. Alright, so it is derived of a particular life-bearing planet. So here on planet Earth, as we are here on Mother, within Mother, alright, as divine royal beings of Mother, as Mother is royal. Okay, royalty speaks on the higher vibration frequency of essence ratio and how we serve others. Royalty is not what peasantry is, where we seek to be the entity grace that looks down on and actually, let's say, seeks to crucify beings for whatever egotistical reasons within. Okay, it is royalty is where the soul is at. The peasantry is where ego, where the energy goes and just recycles in a low and dormant state of consciousness. Okay, so as royal beings living here on Mother, divine and natural law is where we are able to operate in a greater synchronized harmony, so that we are no longer held captive and held as hostage, as slaves, to be hoarded as slaves mentally, physically, and spiritually throughout the dimensions and realms of which we reside. Okay, we reside here on Mother Earth. There are many things operating around us in the physical realm. We have had a body of other laws, I refer to them as artificial laws, that actually came out of the doctrine of the divine law, where from whence we all came from, in our divine motion, and has been conditioned and twisted to a space of control that takes advantage of the natural and divine living being. Okay, so me being the Amaru Khan, Amaru speaks on the Kundalini energy. Amaru Khan is the king of the land, and where it is said to be king, mothers have always been the king, and until she has decided to say, all right, I create my first son, and with the creation of the son, she has passed on doctrines to him in the whole retrospect of her son being able to protect the order, the sacred and divine natural order of.
If the earth is a woman, if the sea is a woman, if the moon is a woman, I know God is a woman.